Day, Lord, and he's welcome back to Battle Brothers, a Cornish-Knight tale with me, Cornish-Knight, and Sir Marcus the Brave. Now, we are continually on the hunt for trying to get very friendly relations, even though it's pissing a lot of people off in the process. Okay, so we need some work. Got a couple of side missions. That's not a lot for lindworms who are a pain. And that's an escort. Okay. I'm looking for faction work. Because I always am. Bunch of nomads on the road. Yeah, fine, let's knock them over. Ouch. And that good old trick works. Always a super useful way of baiting soldiers out. So yeah. Nice solid hit. Nice solid hit. That's a nasty hit. Was not happy about that. Miss. Managed to hit his own guy. Missed again. Keep on missing, that's annoying. Take care of him. Bit more damage than I was hoping for, to be honest. Take care of that. Okay. Little bit of damage. But took care of bandits and brigands on the road. Good inventory space. You gain inventory space. Come across once caravan help. Come across the once caravan hand Herbert flicking with the company wagon. He's nailing a slat of board to the bed and using pins to put it on a roller. Board can then drop down into the belly of the wagon for a little bit of pull and switch. Rightio, so we get a bit more storage space. Fantastic. Very nice. Let's get up to here. Hopefully they will have they do have a faction mission for us. Fantastic. Sell everything for a nice little bit of money. Food-wise, doing fine. Tools, we're okay for. Medicine, we're okay for. Okay, so what's the mission? Don't mind me. Count Uthel von Blood is humoring a wench when you walk into the room. She quickly changes her things and leaves in a hurry, averting eyes from yours. The other smuggler woman pours himself glass. Don't mind her, she's friends. She's friends with my wife, that's all. She has to hand back on his desk. Speaking of just friends, why don't you be a friend of mine and go and raid House Valsatz's territory? I don't like the raid missions. They seem to be the safer bet, but they're not. I'd rather do something like knock over a caravan, like, you know, like actually do stuff for the faction. It's hags. Yeah, let's knock over these guys. They are hostile to us. And what are they going to do? They can't do a lot. Ah, you blocked. Congratulations. Now you get to eat sword. There's fire of a burst of range. These guys won't ever break, so you have to kill them all. So just fire a burst of range. That's annoying. Come on, guys, we haven't got all night. Okay, that'll be enough for me. Yeah. You actually managed to hit my guy. That's impressive. Would have been more impressive if he had got his fingers wiped out. Okay. Got a little bit of loot. And that's going to make us, they're going to hate us even more. But our relations with these places are hostile. Took sides in the war. Okay. Lack of work is annoying. Problem is, raiding missions are absolutely a pain. No, not interested. Let's try down here quickly. Nothing else. We'll hop over to Jedburg to basically see if they have anything ongoing. I mean, this place is destroyed. That place is knocked over. We should be really taking their settlement. Okay, so they've got nothing. Okay, let's go down here. Okay, so nothing here, so we have to wait for the morning. No, they haven't got any work, but I wanted to see if they've got any like legendary gear. No legendary armor. I gotta admit, I am tempted to switch out his longsword for a great sword. We have the money for it. That is a nice 45 to 50, 20 to 80, 85. So that's just less effective than that. Okay, good to know. Gotta grab that. I've been meaning to upgrade his stuff for a while. Okay. Let's grab some provisions and some more tools. They've got no work for us. Like, this is really annoying because normally you get faction missions in the big controlled hub, like the big faction hubs, but their main one is so out of the way that it's really problematic. No work still. And this place is at risk of falling over. They don't have anything, and I'm not going to traipse all the way up here to do faction work. Actually, to be honest, this has been a really boring civil war. Like, no one has taken anything off anyone. Like, this stuff here hasn't even been touched. Like, some stuff here's got knocked over. But the thing is, like, this map was actually really bad for the Civil War. Because you had a couple of bottlenecks. You had here, this bottleneck, which this region has taken a bit of a pounding. And you had this bottleneck. These factions these bits here don't seem to have really engaged in anything. This place took a bit of a beating, but is still standing. like these guys have got smashed. So it's literally been contained to this region, this bit up here, and nowhere else. Which is both good and bad, I suppose. Was hoping for faction work of some variety. Yeah, let's attack the caravan. 9 versus 12. Taking him off the field is a massive boon. So they're going to try and flank. Let's go. Okay, the crossbowman's in the open. Solid hit. Solid hit. Okay, both crossbowmen are dead. Fantastic. Okay, so you're flanking around, trying to be cunning. Let's see what you do. You go for the stupid option, my friend. Well done. Solid hit. You've got this line secure. You're putting up a good defense, I'm not going to lie. But it's not good enough. Yeah. Time to flank. You're going to run around the side there, which was seen by me. Keep him pinned, and then we'll switch him out for him. More penalties. Nice solid hit. More penalties. And the line broke. Run them down. There we go. Wiped them out to a man. Didn't get anything particularly interesting from an armoured caravan, which was a bit disappointing. I was hoping we'd get something useful out of that. But wiping out a supply caravan for the faction is useful in its own way. Yeah, you've got fat. Once again, man, getting bored of yeah, fine, we can defend the outskirts. Okay, get that done. Sell all that jazz. Food-wise, yeah. I mean, food is not an issue for us. Money is not an issue for us. Doesn't do a crossbow? No. Okay. The dead are coming. While standing guard, a crazy peasant comes running up to you, his slack-clad breath hand as the dead are coming. Peering over, you do see indeed a throng of rather pale creatures suffering in the distance. Okay, so where are they coming from? Necromancer, fallen hero, many armed Wanaganas, and if you've got... Yeah, because that's what we agreed on. Ghosts are annoying. Yeah, I did not expect to be fighting a party like this. Fallen heroes we can deal with. My boys can deal with the undead. The fallen hero is going to be a pain. Let's start destroying armor. Save stamina. Managing to hit's annoying. We need to be worried about the ghosts. Small hit chance on them, but yeah. Hit chance, still a hit chance. Okay. So that one isn't coming back. Yeah, now we had to start seriously thinking about dealing with the ghosts because they are going to be a problem. Okay, let's go. Ghosts are a pain. Ghosts are always a pain. Can't easily deal with them right now. So I know what's going to happen is the ghost is going to scream, which is problematic for me. Okay. Didn't scream? Okay. Take that guy out. He's got to bring one of the ghosts, one of the dead back. Okay, so the hero's dead. Let's aggressively push. So who's he going to raise? Who's going to brace someone to slow me down? Or multiple people to slow me down. Okay. That's fine. You're going for the ghost. Keep this up so we can't get flanked while we deal with this undead that you've basically raised in the back. Greatsword time. That's annoying. That's really starting to slow me down. So I need to basically get around the side. Toot sweet. And take you out. Okay. Through. That hero is back up. I decapitated him. That is annoying. Please die. Come on. This is blinking ridiculous. You're back up again? Didn't you take the hint the last time? Let's drop a dock down. And that will slow down his cantankerous behaviour. Cut off the necromancer's head. There we go. Load of rubbish. The battle over, you survey the corpses littered across the field. It's a gruesome sight, yet for some reason it spurs you with energy. The ghastly hills of dead only remind you of the vitality you have yet to yield to this horrid world. People like Ballador of Cargo, so come and see it, but he won't, so you have to go and see him instead. Work done. He nods, tipping a goblet of wine while not necessarily offering it. Yes, the town is internally grateful for your help, but is also monetarily grateful. The man gestures towards the corner of the room. You see a satchel of crowns. Man, can't be bothered to knock over another trading caravan. I just want faction work, really. Mongrels. Like, a lot of this civil war is actually, this has been a pretty tame civil war. How much are you offering? Okay, patrol. So it's up to there. Okay, yeah, we can do that. Not an issue. Tracks are getting fresher. If they met up on the road, we won't see anything of note. That being trashed is problematic for me, though. Well, I'm not at war with these guys. Them trashing that is a pain. Okay. Yeah. It means they've only got one safe space left. And we'll get paid a pittance. Okay, let's just run back to base and the facsimilations will go up for completing the mission. Problem is, them smacking that over means we may actually lose that area, which is annoying. Paid. Yeah. I could have smacked over something like this, I suppose. The thing is, the money isn't really the thing that bothers me at the moment. I've got enough funds that's not an issue. It's the fact that these guys are running around just destroying everything, which is a pain. It makes everything more expensive as well. Very annoying. This place hasn't been rebuilt yet. This place hasn't been rebuilt yet, so it's just that. And the fact they've smashed down all this may mean they're going to try and take this as well. Thing is, this place has no faction jobs. I'm not travelling all the way up there for faction work. So it's just here. Fantastic. They don't have any faction work. Over today. Okay, that's annoying. Brigands. The thing is, like, these guys are untouched up here, which is annoying. It'd be nice to actually attack Sundak. It'd be nice to take this place off the map. But you can't direct where people attack in this game, which is a bit annoying. I wish it was more like that. I wish we could say, well, let's go and knock these guys down. But we can't. It's not a true trip to the market without some strange fella costing you. This time it's a man with a large face, his mouth a bear trap of jagged teeth. I see that you are venturing sought. You come across an unusually large wolf pelt. Okay, sir, deal. Faction mission, what's this? Per head, at most. Hunt direwolves, warbeneck, hyenas, and serpents. Other regions. Okay. We can do that. I mean, I haven't seen a lot of these creatures around for a long time, so I don't know if there's even any left in this area. The Civil War ongoing. Okay, the Mad Dogs. I mean, it's still a faction job, so we will get faction relations for it. Fallen Keep. I mean, I haven't seen spiders or direwolves or anything like that for a long time. A bandit camp. So yeah, like probably our best bet for hyenas or anything is like down here. I mean, up here we may find spiders, but I haven't seen hyenas or direwolves or anything for ages, so ooh, nice, infamous legendary armor. But yeah, I mean, like, I haven't seen any of these creatures for ages. So this may be a mission we have actual problems completing. Army of Undead. Ancient Legionnaires are a pain. We can deal with them, but they're just a pain to deal with. I'm going to swing up here and see if we can quickly find anything up in this region and call it quits. It'd be nice if this place rebuilt itself quickly. One second, folks. Right, let's see if we can just find something to kill. One thing I was supposed to say had done, maybe there could have been like beast dens or the like. That would have been quite nice to have. What region were you even supposed to be trying to find them in? Rondering boons, so it's going to be down there. Okay. Now I'll knock over this supply caravan for the last thing we do for the day. Okay. Because I got to come charging out. Let them just come out. Solid hit on that pikeman. Now you blocking is annoying. Let's see what this does. See if we can tempt the AI to basically come forward. If not, we'll just take care of the pikeman. Take care of him. And it's to block. Impressive. I mean, it won't save you, but it's impressive. Broke him. Nice solid hit. He's got enough penalties now that he can't hope to hit. Oh look. More people came to die. He died. He got stabbed in the face. He got stabbed in the face. Okay, fantastic. Once again, nothing of real worth looting. These military convoys just aren't great. Okay, so let's get back down here. We'll get back to the town quickly, sell stuff, and then we'll call it quits. Because the lack of animals is annoying. Lots of undead. I wanted to fight undead. Yeah. The fact that this region's getting trashed is annoying for me. We will camp quickly. Good spirits. Helman the Rock says tales on the campfire of northern horrors and monsters. There can't be much said to his dialogue, given that he isn't much of he isn't the most eloquent. He does a good job of miming and drawing in the ground. One tale speaks of friendly uphold. The man gasps at the very notion, but Byron slaps his wrist and wags his fingers. This, you assume, is the way of telling you it's all true, every word and grunt. The idea of a friendly monster unsettles the men instantly. By the end of the story, they clap and nod as though they wish they really were true. Okay. Quickly sell the stuff we took from them. Not that it was worth very much, but there it is, and that's what we're going to cut in for the day, folks. A bit disappointed. I was hoping we were going to get to the very friendly, but it's a bit of an ache doing this, to be honest. We'll see how it goes next time. I've been Cornish-Knight. Nice to see you again soon. Goodbye.